Hello everyone, all bankers who are aspiring to grow higher in banking. But how to grow higher? If you want to grow higher nowadays, examinations are a must. But which exam? If you want to start your journey towards your future career at great levels, you have to start with the JIB level. JIB and CIB are the two exams which will take you to the highest level of your career. For that, you need to clear this at any cost. And for that, we are here. We at Adda 24/7 are the leaders in the training for JAIB and CIB throughout India, all over India. You ask any of your banker, any of your fellow banker, anyone, they will tell you one of them who has cleared JIB, one in every two, or even two in every two, have followed Adda 24/7 in some way or the other. So that's why we are the leaders in this. And why? Why are we the leaders? Because now you'll know all the mentors over here. The team is with me. We'll meet all the mentors. Why? Because we are starting a new batch of momentum. Momentum batch for May 2026. For that, I'm having the whole team with me. Kinshuk sir, Aarti ma'am, Amanjot ma'am, all of them. So let's meet the team and let's start the journey. Yeah, ma'am.
Yes. So, first of all, as you know, this is our official channel at the 24/7 in which we discuss about your JIB syllabus, planning, and how to complete your all the modules related to your JIB, CIB, everything. So, as a banker, you need to subscribe our channel and do share this session and channel to other fellow bankers so that they can get the advantage of this session as well as this channel. Now, if you're planning to clear your JIB in your first and single attempt, that is your May 26 attempt, then you need to start your preparation now. Because earlier, you can see, you must have heard also that JIB paper is very easy. You can clear in just 1 day preparation, 1 week preparation. But now, scenario has been changed. You need to prepare from your concepts. If your concepts are strong, you can clear difficult paper, average paper, of course, easy paper also. But you need to start with your preparation from the concepts. And today we will tell you how you can cover your concepts in this upcoming time period. So we have other faculties also. So let's move to Sir. Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. So as the other faculties has told us already that this time we are launching a fresh batch, a new batch for all those aspirants who want to score maximum marks in the JAIIB May 2026 exam cycle. Why we are starting so early? Because we have seen that only incremental changes will lead to better results. Right now, we are sitting in December, but be very, very careful. We will be having limited amount of time in this particular exam cycle. Reason being, the audit as well as your financial closing is also there in this particular attempt. So limited time, all those important topics which you have to read, along with that, the revision as well. All these things make this exam, which is already a difficult one, a tough nut to crack. And why we are here? We want you to have the guiding light from the day one itself. How to approach this exam, what all we will be delivering, and how we will be helping you to crack this exam in a single attempt. So we have Aman ma'am with us also. So over to Aman ma'am.
Thank you, sir. So as everyone have said that definitely we have to start the preparation for May 2026. Before going forward with that, I want to share one thing when Aarti ma'am was saying that paper used to be very easy. I remember I started in 2016-17 financial year taking the PPB classes. And at that time, the Macmillan books used to come, MCQ books. And we used to teach only that MCQ book, and bankers used to study overnight and used to get 70, 75, 80 marks very easily. But nowadays, it's very hard to get the 70 or 75 marks or above 70. You have to prepare for JIB for minimum 4 months period. Because to clear nowadays a paper, you have to go with the depth knowledge of the concept. Then after that, you have to move forward with the regular revision. It's not possible that once you cover the whole syllabus, then you will move forward to the revision. You won't get that much time. And definitely because all the 4 subjects have a lot of syllabus, a lot of units are there. So it's very hard that if you wait, first we complete the conceptual study and then we will move towards the revision. It won't help. So at the same time, you have to go with the concept and regular revision for the same is required. But after doing conceptual understanding and regularly revising, still the bankers are facing problem to clear the paper. Why? Because they are asking indirect question. What you are studying, that's a conceptual knowledge. Definitely you will be very good in your understanding the concept. You can explain the concept, but applying the same concept in the paper is a difficult job for the bankers now, because IIBF is giving a comparatively tougher vocabulary and indirect language they are giving. So that make us very hard to clear this particular paper. So three things is very important that you cannot ignore. First is 100% coverage syllabus with the conceptual understanding. Second is daily basis revision is required now to remember the things for a longer period of time and to understand the concept more better. And the next thing is definitely your practice. And for the same purpose, we as a team here to introduce you a batch that will give you all the three benefits to clear this particular paper. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So just I'll continue on this. See, kindly note all the students. Now let's get on to the basics. See, basics are your registration will start roughly 3 months before the exam. 3 months before the exam means what? Roughly it goes to around February. So it will start around February and then you have 3 months after that. But don't start preparation after February. Start the preparation right now only. That is just a formality. Okay. So go for the registration in February. Plus, what are the papers now? If you check all the papers, see, Indian economy and Indian financial system, we call it IIFS. Then PPB, Principles and Practices of Banking, very lengthy paper, very lengthy. AFM, Accounting and Financial Management, technical paper, and RBWM. Okay type, not that tough, but it has numericals. 2 papers have numericals, 4 papers have all the 4 have theory. But don't take any one of them lightly, because nowadays the papers are asked within the lines. They are not asked as simple as they were, as ma'am told you earlier. Just read the questions and go on. Now the days are gone. Now JAIIB and CIB have been brought at the same level, at par. Okay? So now today we'll be meeting the mentors. But why officers are there 24/7? Why only we? Why not someone else? The reason is we are the leaders. Why are we the leaders? Because our results speak. Look at the results. Look at the results of IEIFS. You'll see the comments. You'll see all the marks. If you see, they are more than 60 and 70. 50 is a passing, but students over here get more than 60 and 70. IIFS. Same for AFM. Same for PPB. Same for RBWM. All the papers, the students are definitely cracking the exam. Why? The reason is all the mentors over here at Adda 24/7 are professionals. We have worked in the banking system. We have worked in the financial system. We have worked with many teams as such. So that's why we'll be meeting the team now. Okay. So that's why we are the leaders. And as I told you, you ask any of your fellow bankers, they'll tell you join Adda 24/7. So let's meet the team now. Okay. Let me introduce myself first. I'm Vishal Mantri. I'll be taking your RBWM, Retail Banking and Wealth Management. I have myself worked in the banking for more than 13 plus years in all the foreign banks, including all the departments, including your retail plus trade plus treasury plus corporate finance. I've been teaching here for more than 12 to 13 years now overall. So that's why the RBWM subject which I'll be taking consists of retail banking and wealth management, 2 separate parts. It includes your daily retail banking also, and it includes your HNI customers also, wealth management. So we'll be covering both the parts. And one thing you note, all the mentors are over here. We'll be sticking to the books, Macmillan books, because the paper is mainly from the books, plus the latest circulars. The examples which we will be giving in all of them, all the subjects, will be of the latest ones. The illustrations will be the latest ones. So let's meet the next mentor now. Yeah, ma'am. Avanjot, ma'am, you?
Yes, sir. So me and Kinshuk sir will be taking care of your paper 1 and paper 2. Paper 1 is your Indian economy, Indian financial system, and paper 2 is your PPB, Principles and Practices of Banking. So when it comes to Indian economy, Indian financial system subject, this paper is actually a kind of subject which have given a lot of fear to the bankers, and that's real, because Every time we are seeing IIFS paper was always been toughest in comparison to the other. It doesn't mean that the other paper was simple. They were definitely difficult. All the 4 papers are difficult, and Vishal sir said, that you have to cover all the subject in the same way. Like you cannot take lightly any particular subject, because our main goal is to clear the JIB. So definitely all the 4 subjects have a same importance, but when it comes to the first paper, it is the foundation for us that how we will be going forward with the remaining 3 papers. So if you get a good marks in IIFS, automatically your confidence increase and it boosts your preparation for the remaining 3 papers. So clearing this paper is very important, and it's also very tough. So we have to focus on the conceptual understanding, as I have already told you. Concepts, then revision regularly, then practice. These 3 together, concepts strategy will help you to clear this particular paper in the next attempt. But yes, definitely, if you are going for IIFS paper, do not start your preparation after February or after registration starts. Do make sure you start from now onwards. If you are giving per day 1 hour, 15 minutes or 20 minutes to IIFS subject, that is more than sufficient to clear the paper in the May 2026. So definitely 1 hour, 15 minutes or 20 minutes we will be asking from all of you to give to the IIFS. In this particular subject, I will be taking A and B, that's the Indian economy part. Indian economy is definitely tells us how the evolution from the British era till now happened in the Indian economy, like post-COVID-19 era also we will be covering. As well as we will cover all those sectors, all those areas which have evolved the Indian economy in the growth and development. C&D module, Kinshuk sir will be taking care of. So sir, please guide us.
Yes, as ma'am has already told us that this will be the first examination, Indian economy, Indian financial system. And going by the past trend, it is the most difficult one as well. We have to face this reality. So how we should approach the overall examination? Concepts are required, definitely. We need practice as well. But in the right direction, we should also go with the interpretation. Fine. The questions which are asked in these examinations, they make this exam all the more difficult. Fine. The concepts are easy to grasp, but when we talk about the implementation of those concepts, the interpretation of the options, that makes this exam all the more difficult. So in module C as well as in module D for IE and IFS, we'll be looking into the financial system of our country. Starting off with the module C, we'll be going through the various organizations which are important for our financial system, like the regulators will be there. We will be looking into the DFIs, the development finance institutions. Also, we'll be learning about the nitty-gritties of your banking laws, be it mentioned in the RBI Act or for that matter in the Banking Regulation Act. As we move on to the most important module of this particular subject and the most lengthy one also, that is module D, you will be surprised to know that whatever types of activities you are doing as a banker in the bank which involves the financial system, that will be covering in the module D. So be it the derivatives market, the overview of that, the secondary market, the securities one, also the para-banking services, which on day-to-day basis you handle in various aspects of your banking life, that will also be covering in this particular module. So when we talk about the types of question, from day one itself, you must focus on the various types of questions, be it the case study based, the one-liner, or for that matter, multiple statement based questions. Because we have seen that the students, when they come to our classes, they feel that they know everything after the class is over. But once they start solving the questions, then the problem begins. And if you are very much consistent in solving the questions from day one itself, then in the end month of your preparation, you won't face any difficulty. That is why we are emphasizing on this fact that all of you must start as early as possible. Fine. So after IIFS, we'll move towards PPB, that is Principles and Practices of Banking. Here again, me and Aman ma'am will be covering various modules. I'll be taking up module C and D. Aman ma'am will be taking up module A and B. And when we talk about the subject, overall subject, it is the most lengthy one. But you need not to worry. If you are going to have all the live classes on regular basis, then you can easily cover the entire syllabus within the stipulated time period. And module A, B, C, D in PPB, it has been designed in such a manner that you will cover each and every aspect of your banking. So when we talk about module A and B, it talks about deposits and advances. Module C, we have the technological aspects of banking. And module D, although not that much directly related to your banking life, the real banking life, but yes, it is also important to understand what is the ethical dimension in the banking industry. So module C and D I'll be taking up, wherein module C you will find certain important questions in every exam cycle related to the latest developments. So we will be laying special emphasis on the latest developments, be it from the side of the regulator or for that matter, any payment aggregator, which are regulated indirectly by the NPCI. So we'll be laying special emphasis on such aspects which are in news, along with that, the static portion as well. Plus in module D, mostly when we talk about PPB subject, initially when the subject was introduced, many case studies were asked. And this module D was the only module from where n number of case studies were there in the various shift 1, 2, and 3. So keep this thing in mind while preparing for module D. You must know the concepts. If you do not know the underlying concept, you won't be able to solve these case studies. So ethical dimension related to the banking industry will be learning throughout the module D. Now let's move to Aman ma'am and take her guidance on the module A and B for PPB.
Yes, sir. Thank you. So module A is about your general banking functions, and module B your functions of banks we have to cover. So module A, B together covers 42 units out of 55 in PPB. And A and B module, you will be very well aware about it because it's about your principles and practices of banking. It's a day-to-day banking business that you guys are already working on in your business, in your banking career. But now when it comes to the PPB paper, the subject is well known to the bankers, but still bankers are facing this PPB tough paper. Why? Because now the combination of 2-3 things are there in single question. Like first of all, they will be asking the concept from a particular topic. Then they will add the law related to it, what section, what act it talks about. And the third thing, your real life decision-making capability is also involved. Like now, if we talk about November 2025 paper of PPB, maximum questions were case study, whether it is related to KYC, AML, whether it is ethics, module D, as Kinshuk sir said, every, apart from module C, all the 3 modules were covering a lot of case study questions, whether it's about types of document in a loan, that have been also asked in a case study basis. They have also given the case study question on the type of collateral. So maximum questions were case study, and those case study questions are dependent on your practical experience of a banking. So definitely when you will be going for PPB subject, you need a theoretical knowledge, you need a law language of your principles and practices of banking, and then you have to use your real life experience of how to tackle with the certain kind of cases of a customer, different type of customer, different types of documents related to loan or KYC, or impact your collateral. So that we have to cover. So do remember, when we will be studying this PPB subject, you have to add your experience with the subject so that we will get much better score in the PPB. So now let's move to the AFM subject, to the Aarti ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. So when we talk about AFM, this is about your accounting and financial management. So if you are a commerce background candidate, so you can understand about balance sheet, P&L, how to pass journal entries, ledger, everything. But so many bankers are from non-commerce background. So how they will be approaching this subject, that I will guide you in our batches only. Because when I'm starting this batch, I will be starting with a very, you can say, foundation level. Yes, like you are studying for the first time. So I will teach you ABCD of your accounting, then how to increase that level. And finally, I will tell you how to study like your JIB level. Because from your May 25, we observe that now you are not getting any direct questions. Already, as I told you, you will be getting case-led questions, means you will be getting cases, analysis, and based on that, you need to solve your questions. No direct theory, no direct concepts they are asking. Now they are mixing the concepts. Yes, they are using your theory, numerical, both the concepts in your single question. So this is what accounting will be. Next part is your financial management. Now, financial management means as a businessman, how they are, going for different sources for the funds. So that is what we will be covering in your module C. And not only this, we will also understand how to compare any two businesses. Yes, so that is what covered. And after this, accounts and financial management, you have your taxation part. So right now, if you see in India, we have Income Tax Act and GST. And in your exam, they are asking updated norms, regulations, act. So in your batches also, I will be telling you all the updated things, but not your specific union budget. I will be telling you your income tax act, what are the important things, how you are paying tax, what is TDS, what is TCS, all these things. Then about GST, how GST is charged, who are required to file this GST, what is the registration limit, that is what. And last part of your AFM, that is your costing. Means suppose in future you want to start any business. So how you will be calculating any cost. So all these things I will be covering in your AFM. And if you see your AFM, that is your theory plus numericals. So in numericals, I will also tell you how to use your calculator. Yes, with the short tricks, with the some formula sheets I will share with you. So this is all I will be sharing in this particular batch. So let's move forward and let's see our batch which we are launching today. That is our momentum batch. So in this batch, again, we will be covering all four your compulsory papers. That is AFM, IIFS, PPB, RBWM. And we will be starting this batch from 19th December. And timings will be, early morning or late evening. As a banker, we understand that you have your office hours. So we are not conducting any sessions, any classes during the day. Classes either going to be early morning or late evening. Now, what are the things you will be getting in this particular batch? You will be getting your live classes, yes, test series and ebooks. So these are the things you will be getting so that you can revise your concepts, you can practice it, and when you want to do your self-study, you can do with this particular features. Now, after this, we have one more pack, that is JAIIB Mahapack 2.0. So, Vishal sir, if you want to add.
Yeah, surely. See this. The point is this, as ma'am told you about the batch. Batch is a single batch. What you can do is, now you have ample time. You can join the Mahapacks. Now, what are the Mahapacks? There are two Mahapacks available. One is Mahapack 2.0 and second is Increment Mahapack. Any of these you can join. What is the difference between the two? In Increment Mahapack, you have one advantage. What is the advantage? You will be getting physical question bank. Physical question bank of all the subjects. Plus, number one. Number two, formula bank of all the subjects. So, you are having physical question bank also. Plus, whatever batches are available in Mahapack 2.0, those are also available. So, Increment Mahapack has double advantage. Mahapack 2.0 is already included in this. Now, important part over here is, kindly note, you will be getting 15 plus batches per subject. And you have time. You can watch all the 15 plus batches, or you can watch even 10 if you watch. Then also you will be having the revision 10 times. So this is a huge thing which you will be getting. Plus, nowadays, the discount part we'll just discuss the coupon code and everything. The point is, you are getting double validity offer also right now. So join this Increment Mahapack or Mahapack 2.0 or single batch, anything you can join. And how to join it? See this. Importantly, 80% plus 1% off you'll be getting. Means net 81% discount you'll be getting. But how? 80% is using the coupon code. Which coupon code? Say this coupon code, JAIIB81. You use this coupon code 81 and you will be getting 80% discount. Then you'll say, where is the 1%? That 1% is when you download the app. Download Adda 24/7 app and then immediately you'll be getting 1% discount. So use JAIIB81, okay, and download the app and then you will be getting the discount. 81% discount, it's a huge thing. You are paying only 19 rupees out of 100 rupees. And this is for your career. Kindly note, this is for the career is waiting for you. Once you clear JAIIB, you'll get single increment, and this single increment, you can, whatever you have spent, you can revive it in hardly 1 or 2 months, isn't it? Yeah, ma'am.
So, as already sir told you how you can purchase it and what are the benefits you will be getting. Apart from this, if you have any further questions, any doubt, you can call on this number, that is 0981 981 9247. So this is our helpline number in which you will see experts are there. They will guide you, they will help you, and they will resolve all your queries. So this is about your batch. And yes, Aman ma'am, if you want to add anything, Kinshuk sir.
Just want to say all the very best. Start your preparation early, because the early you start, the better you will prepare for the JAIIB, and with the less kind of stress you will have in the last minute of preparation, and all the very best. See you in the classes. Yes, sir.
So definitely we'll be waiting for all of you to have a one-on-one interaction, and let's crack this time the JAIIB examination in May 2026 together. All the best.
Yeah. And just one line to add, don't forget to share this session with your friends. Share it on all your social media platforms and join the batch immediately.
Thank you all.